Hello, this is George Lees in a fabulously historic place again. This is the alarm bell for all the estates all across the Scottish borders, right the way down to Berwick. There's the Duke of Roxburgh's wing of it, and there is the beautiful castle that my wife has been resident in until they turned on her. And now she's a fugitive in their massive landholdings. Yeah, and all the folk that used to come to Dundee Rugby Club live on their territory, and that is up there at MIINISTRY town. The Kerrs are the owners of it since the Lennox family and all of the shagbags for the monarchy slept with Charles I and Charles II. That is Kerrsdale, and I think that was Charles II's lover. She, as the name sounds, is actually French. Yeah, and there is Hume Castle, all of the pinnacles all across the borders where they can light a fire and show that there is a menace to their uh, despotic rule. Yeah, and there is Hume Castle. That is the Humes that are my best friends, the people that taught me to fish. The word Hume is hidden in as their middle name. Their family are called Puzzle, and that is Polzo on Hitler's family tree. And all of them I love because they were the children that were at school with me. And there is the Duke of Roxburgh's pad, and he's a relatively nice man, but he passed on about 3 to 4 months ago in the deep midwinter, which is also a scam in the aristocratic families, because the midwinters are from Germany, like the British monarchs. And this is the place where I used to come. That must be a tree that was planted in memorial of someone. I will not despoil or walk on the land. So you can see how the concept of Walter Scott's keep tower, which you can see up there, so there's Floor's Castle, yeah, and if you look on the skyline up there, you'll see there it is. That is the home to Walter Scott, the legendary poet, and master mason. This place is called Wooden. Everything is now forbidden to enter. I've knocked on the door of the lodge at the end of the road, but only the dogs are in residence. So that is Sir Walter Scott, Chief Master Mason, and this is how they protect their tyranny. Yeah, that is the Humes, and the Hume was the middle name of Puzzle Jack, and that is the joke that Hitler is linked to our family tree through the Rothschild shagbags and all of the concubines like Kerrsdale and Nell Gwyn. Yeah, and all of them are raped by Rothschild, so Rothschild become the primary family in the world, and they are on the throne of Great Britain for all of its existence ever since they came across from Normandy. That is the Percy family from Perche in Normandy, and all of their aides de camp that are named Anton Deck after Archbishop Anton Deck in Normandy. And the women in there are likely to be from Normandy too. Their maiden name before they married the Duke of Roxburgh was Wyn Williams, and only yesterday I found out that they, on the Wyn Williams tree, are related directly to Henry VIII, and if you look a little bit further back in time, they're related to Cholmondeley Warner. That is the Nazis again, the Warners, and everything that happened. That is Warner Brothers in Hollywood, and the explanation of why all of my videos are copyrighted, and the other person to be in that lineage is Cholmondeley, and that is Harry fucking Enfield. Yeah, all of the banned videos, all of it is explained by the sordid inbreeding of these families, which is why they have to find batard parents for their viable kids. Do you get it? That's Cholmondeley Warner. Harry Enfield is married into the lineage that are the Dukes and Duchesses of Roxburgh through the Wyn Williams line that connects them to the mansion in Coldstream, also built on a hill. Let's see if we can find that one. I used to cut the grass for the family that live in Woodden, and the grass is just round the corner, and it's really nostalgic being here. And this is where the woman that was sent from America to obfuscate Bill Clinton's love life, and that is the body double for Monica Lewinsky, who now works in St Boswell's, right under those massive mountains, which you can climb onto, set off a few fireworks or build a bonfire, so that you can alarm the people that live up in Hawick on that side of the vista. Yeah, and so I don't think I should go in with a camera. There's the B English Church icon for the religious strife that meant that every one of those keep towers was watching the massacre and the burning of all of the ordinary people that were alleged to be witches or to be in secret worshipping the wrong religion. All of them believe in Jesus, and all of the hundreds of denominations that we now have get killed in the battles for the leadership roles in the worshipping of a man who never ever lived in world history. And Monica Lewinsky may be the same, but her body double is really charming, and she now works in St Boswell's, where the Crooked Council is that tried to section me twice. And they have llamas on their land to show that shag bags for the monarchy were really good for making love to, in comparison to what the ordinary people have to make love to. The llama turns its head and spits on you. Yeah, when you're making love to it. And that, for the Borders College and the Borders councillors, is really, really funny. Those are the Borders councillors that I have implicated in the death threats to me through the secret agent for Rothschild that is Sean Coulter, who lives and works mysteriously in Kelso, in league with the Kelso police. He's been banned from driving, and he used to get on the bus every week, until I showed how the syndicate issued me with death threats for revealing the parliamentary presence of all of the scamsters that interlock with these castle owners right up in Dalkeith, away as far as the eye can see from here. Yeah, that's the road I took yesterday, right in front of Sir Walter Scott's house. And I could tell you the lethal Forbes syndicate stories again, but I don't think I should, because that happened to a family that is still trading in Kelso, and they were rugby players with me. Yeah, and there is the ancient Kelso Abbey, you can see the tower there. That is the burial place for the Dukes of Roxburgh, but not this time. Nobody knows where he's gone. If he has, remember that they are married into Grosvenor. Yeah, that is Grosvenor of Cholmondeley Warner territory in Cheshire, where my sister was sent as a bastard to be a snitch for the family care that live there and are married into the people from Cheshire that are Cholmondeley Warner and the earliest Protestants in league with William of Orange, and sent here with the mission to steal Scotland, England, Ireland and Wales from its owners and give them to the Nazis that are a family called Windsor. Yeah, Windsor and Westminster. We stammered on the W. And the sun's come out again. And this is a fabulous place. I used to cut their lawn. Yeah, and the woman that owned it, Mrs. Wood, I forget what's it called. Oh, we'll have to have a look on the signposts again. But it's really nostalgic for me. I was a milk boy, and then I got this job in the summer holidays when the grass was growing. And the most innocent woman in the story so far is the Monica Lewinsky look-alike. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I tried to knock on the door of the lodge. I used to be the grass cutter for the mansion. It's a very nostalgic place for me.
Oh, okay.
Honest.
Yes.
And I knew, what is the girl that from America?
Betsy.
Yeah. Is she still in? She's moved to St Boswell's now.
No, she's in their farm.
Oh, she's still here?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So, sorry, I tried to knock on, but it was only dogs that were in residence?
Yes.
But,
yeah, they come and go through the day, so happened to catch them when they're out.
And what was the family that owned it when it was back in the early 60s, I think?
The Rifkind.
I can't.
Yeah,
possibly. But I remember they had beautiful automated grass machines, and it was like you used to sit on it and steer it. And for me as a child, it was a huge experience.
Yes.
And I've just been taking pictures of that. There's all the mansions in the borders are connected from this place. You can see every one of the residences of the mansions.
All right.
So sorry for
it's okay.
trespassing, but I'm living in Coldstream now, just out to Dundee. But originally I was a Kelso citizen.
Oh, okay.
And one of my friends, actually, I reckon if it ever got out, but he actually discovered a treasure trove of Roman coins here.
Yes.
Yeah,
So that's
there's a tree with a.
Yeah, that's right. I used to fish with him in the fishing club, and I think he's still alive, but he's on his last legs now. I didn't ken that was not an official secret.
Oh no, it's known. It's well known.
All right, yeah.
It was,
so this was a Roman camp, or was it just on a road?
I think it was. I think
there's a fort in
a
Roman fort in that field somewhere.
Yeah.
You can see it from an aerial photo.
Yeah.
And will they have changed the grass cutting machines?
They will. Since the 1960s, we've got a ride-on mower, but.
Oh, it was fabulous for me.
Yes.
I used to get to cut the bowling green, but you just had to walk behind it. It was automated. There's an engine in it too. But
what was the bowling green?
It's still there, just outside Poinder Park, where the rugby club play.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant one here.
Oh no.
I thought it sounded odd. A croquet lawn maybe, but a bowling green.
And are you equestrian?
Yes.
Oh wow. I got into all the races and things, and it's tragic what's happening with the coronavirus.
Yeah, Yes.
So you're a racing stable, or you're just
No,
3-day
just-
eventing?
Yeah, 1-day eventing actually,
Right.
much lower level than that. It's just that we're just leisure riders, really, not. We don't do it for any professional purposes.
Yeah.
It's just for myself and my daughters. We just ride.
I gone to all those events just to meet the people. Yeah, one year, I was at the Duke's 3-day event, and I got talking to these fabulous group of girls, and they turned it to be the Mitfords from. It's not Alnwick, they're in Morpeth.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they still had, you know, I think there were 3 sisters that day. It used to be legend for 7 sisters, and their politics was a bit of an open secret, but yeah, it's a fabulous family.
Yeah.
So sorry to
No, it's
no
okay.
problem. Right,
could I just go and scan at the lawn I used to cut? I promise not to get in front of the windows or anything.
Yeah.
Just thanks, folks.
Come on then, dog. Half 11.
And how long will the race meetings be able to thrive under the conditions that they now have? Well, I think that William Hill is the person that's, you know, the bookies, they actually provide the prizes for most of the events. And it will, because they do their business online. Oh, wow. And do you have a shoot?
No.
All right.
So the house now doesn't own the farm, it just has the land of the house.
All right, yeah.
So the farming, Betsy lives in the farm, they farm all the land.
All right, I didn't realise that. She used to be in the second-hand shop or something in the Kelso Square. Oh, it's lovely. Can I just scan it? So, what's the name of the mansion? Wooden House. Thanks ever so much. You don't want to be in it?
No.
Not really.
Thanks ever so much, and
No problem.
thank you for not having shotguns and stuff. Cheers! Signing off. But that was the lawn that I used to cut. Absolutely beautiful. And there's the training place for the dressage. And Betsy, she has some of the world's biggest secrets. Code name Monica. Signing off. And there are the alarm bells syndicate icons. Right back to Lennox and Nell Gwyn.